one slight typo that you'll find on page 2 of this capital flows document. It's the one here, and if you look at page 2,
we do see private flows this year again being approximately $250 billion. Secondly, I think one might ask the question of whether the recent increase in the U.S. interest rates might affect this picture. We do not expect a sharp increase and impact along the lines of 1994. We expect whatever remaining increases in interest rates to be moderate. However, it is one of the reasons that we expect the flows this year to plateau rather than continuing to rise at their recent annual rates of 25% or more.
The development banks, where we have been engaged in an increasingly constructive dialogue with the changes through privatization, through fiscal consolidation, through reduced inflation, and through the opening of these economies has been dramatic. And clearly many of them have decided to commit themselves significantly to the benefits of globalization. And the regional banks about their policies of operation in emerging market economies. The relationship and the dialogue between the multilateral institutions, particularly the IMF and the practitioners, we do think that progress is being made. Perhaps I should say including the development banks, where we have been engaged in an increasingly constructive dialogue with the World Bank, the IFC, and the regional banks about their policies of operation in emerging market economies. And Mr. Riefeld can say an additional word about that. About the IMF, we also see that dialogue increasing, but we think there's scope and a need for much more interaction between the fund management staff and the private market participants. About the IMF, we also see that dialogue increasing, but we think there's scope and a need for much more